What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the Hack Shack. This week's video is going to be a little different. It's on Saturday, probably night. It's not night yet, but I got to edit this and put it all together. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We got stuff to do, so figured I'd do the video today. This is just a little short week update video showing y'all what I did this week. Plus, I did like a little shop walk around. Had somebody asking, thought I might show y'all. Maybe you're interested in how I put all this junk together. It's a pieced together building. That's why it's called the Hack Shack. I did what I could with what I had. I've been working on this shop for nearly 20 years. I'm 40 now. And it just kind of evolved into this. It was not what I had planned, but it works. One day I'll have a big fine building, but it'll be somewhere else. We'll end up moving at some point. Maybe, probably not. Anyhow, enjoy the video. This phone audio is so much better than the GoPro. Why did no one tell me? I'll try to use my phone more, which I ordered some Rode microphones that several people recommended and I didn't listen. But on these walkthrough videos, I'm just gonna use my phone. It's easy and it sounds a whole lot better. So, sorry to put y'all through all that crap. So this is Diesel. He is a Doberman, allegedly. He is extremely needy, very sweet, with a ferocious bark. Sit, sit, hey, sit. Good boy. All right, shake, shake. High five, high five. All right, he's trained a little bit. He's pretty good. He loves us. He does not, however, have mange like he looks like he does. His hair's just real thin. He's allergies or something, but he doesn't have no sores or nothing. He just thinned. His hair's all thinned out. Been like that for 2 years since we've had him. We've tried all kind of different food and nothing seems to help him, but he's a happy dog either way. His ears are cropped, but he doesn't put them up unless he wants them up. I don't know if that's a lazy dog thing or what, but anyway, he's fixed and still wild as ever. It didn't slow him down at all. They cropped his tail a little short though. So that's Diesel. He's around some. He's got his own yard, but I do let him come in the shop sometimes. He likes to play, man. He likes to play. The reason he can't stay out here all the time is because he stays right up your butt the whole time. He will not chill. This dog has no chill. So figured I'd introduce you. He's a blue. Oh, he's getting water out of the gutter. That's hilarious. That's too good. Here's the carport when you first pull up. We built this thing out of some new purlin, some old tin, and some trailer house I-beam. See, the spring hangers are still there. It's you're fixing to find out why this place is called the Hack Shack. 2 10x10 doors. Shop fridge is out here because why have it in the shop, wasting space. Walk over here and go through my little alleyway over here. Yeah, oh, there's the dog. He showed up. He's a blue Doberman with lazy ears. He doesn't like to put them up unless he's after something. 3-ton mini split. And then back here I got a 2-ton mini split. Junk everywhere. I'm terrible. Couple 12-valve motors sitting there. Storage racks. Bunch just junk. I have junk everywhere. I try to keep it clean where I work, but man, I can't. I have trouble throwing stuff away. Exhaust bender that I'm really still learning how to use. Dog that is still learning how to dog. Metal rack, which is all fixing to get moved. Let's see, I'm gonna show you. Let's see, back up over here. This lift, I'm gonna turn 90 degrees. And right there, I'm gonna put a 10 by 10 door. And right there, I'm gonna put another 10 by 10 door. And I'm gonna put the 2 post here and the 4 post over here. And then I'll have this whole area where the 2 post is open. And then I'll have this area here that I can use. Golly, that's dirty. It looks terrible in camera. Anyway, I'm gonna get a lot more room out of it. Part C10 on the wall, the wall tin, I don't know what you want to call it, whatever. Tire machines that don't work, that need to go away. There's my mock-up LS block that I use to build mounts if I have to. Little milk truck hanging out back here. I was gonna show y'all this Suburban, see what y'all think about it. Recently got this Suburban from a friend. It's a long story. I'll have to go through it one day when we're actually doing something with the Suburban. But he is no longer with us. We before we lost him, I went through everything with him on what he wanted to do. Man, I just found a snap-on screwdriver out here. I went through everything on the Suburban, what he wanted to do to it, and I'm going to try to do that to it, kind of in his honor, in his memory, and then I'm going to hang on to it. I kind of have to keep it forever. I'm not a huge Suburban guy, but I am really sentimental about stuff, so this one's going to stay around. It'll eventually get a Cummins and a 5-speed, but right now it may just get a 5.3 or a 6.0 and leave the turbo 400 in it, just so I can drive it around. I hate having stuff that doesn't drive. Check out the inside. It's got stuff in it, but it is like immaculate. The dash is cracked and it needs a headliner. Other than that, it is almost perfect. Golly, whatever that is, didn't, oh, lint. Anyway, 3 rows of seats, all flawless, like super nice. Probably gonna do like a 6-inch lift. Those are 37s on 20s. Dog approved. Oh, those cabinets full of junk are off a military truck. They're aluminum. I had a truck I used for the chassis, and had that bed on it, and I tried to sell it, and best offer I could get was $100, so I just cut it apart and bolted it together and made cabinets out of it. This is where most of the work gets done because it's insulated and climate controlled, and that's where all the tools are. It's a mess. Made a video last couple nights after work, and didn't have time to clean up, didn't feel like it, so that's what I'm gonna do today. Clean up in here and do some more work on the Diamond T, which is gonna be a big part of the video this week, or later this week. This part of the shop is 30 by 30. From there, 30, 30, 30. It's pipe, square tubing, purlin, trailer house beam, whatever I had. Put it together, made it work. It's now insulated with climate control, which is amazing. This part from this beam right here to there is 20 feet wide by 24 feet deep. It's the original Hack Shack. That shop is where I got my name. It is Harvey's Hack Shack from the beginning right there, just 20 by 24. And then we added 10 foot on the side, and then we added this 30 by 30. So this part inside with insulation and air conditioning is 30 by 54. And like I said, it's a freaking wreck right now. But when I do that, when I move those doors in the back, this plasma table is going back there, and maybe the fab table. I need to get all the grinding and crap out of here. I tried that, but when it's really cold or really hot, I'm working in here, period. I put these little extra filters on top of those AC units. I don't know if you can see them. And that helped a ton with the dirt in the filters. But I clean them every 2 weeks, and that helps. Anyway, it's a mess out here. I don't even like showing that, but because I don't leave it like that, but I did last night. And anyway, oh my God, it's never gonna end with that. So that's about it. That's the shop. So what I did this week on the C10, wheel tubs, notch for the hood. I don't know if you can see down there, I made them bolt in like the factory bolt holes, and they bolt to this panel on the side that I had to add back in because somebody cut the fenders out completely. Made AC hoses for it. Redid the air intake tube because the air filter was hitting the inner fender after I put it in. Repacked the wheel bearings because who knows when they were done or if they were done properly. I can tell you now one of them wasn't done properly, but I got it all fixed. Put cotter pins throughout the front end. It was missing all the cotter pins, so I tightened everything up, put cotter pins, lubed everything, greased it. Next week I'll put it on the big lift in the back and set the alignment with my manual stuff, and then got to get the bench seat put back in it, and well, I got to get it over here and then put it back in. Then we'll be ready to get the tuner over here, and if everything goes well, it'll go home soon. So on the Dodge, I lied to y'all last week. I took off Tuesday. I put a fast lift pump in my truck, which I'm gonna show y'all like a time lapse on the end of this video of what I did. It's terrible. It took me all friggin' day on Tuesday, but anyway, it's got a fast 165 on it now, so pretty happy about that. It's been sitting here for 3 months waiting on me to put it in, and I just haven't had time. Waiting on the differential still for this, so that's why the rear end is not together and not sitting in here, because it never showed up. All I did to this thing was order some parts. We got this coolant manifold for the back of the blower that's gonna add us over an inch of clearance. Because that's the only thing that's tight is that sensor right there. Everything else is clear, but that manifold puts the sensor on the bottom and solves that problem. Hung the hood up for the Dodge because it was in the way. Got a new banner. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate it when y'all subscribe and comment. I don't even know what to say with the amount of good responses I've had to this whole deal. I really was nervous and didn't want to do it. And the more positivity I get about it, the more I want to do it, and the more I will. So if you like what you see and you're not subscribed, please do see more. You know, I'm going to try to update once or at least once a week. I've been trying to do twice a week. So I appreciate it. See y'all later. All right, y'all. That was a whole friggin' day. All day long. It's dark. I didn't even stop for a lunch break. It's in, it runs, no leaks. Also changed the oil. Good old Rotella T4 and a K&N oil filter. So far so good. I haven't went and drove it yet, but I'm not going to either. I'm starving to death. I'm going in. So
Here's a little clip of underneath. It's wet because I washed everything off. I washed the truck. Yeah, I washed it in here on the rack. Whatever.